Today is World Multiple Sclerosis Day, as groups join together to find a cure, including Dunk MS. The annual fundraiser started in a high school gym back in 2018 and has grown to the point with this year's event taking over Pauley Pavilion. Chris Hayrie went to check it out.
Dunks happen all the time at Pauley Pavilion. But these are worth more than 2 points. Dunk MS took center court at the famed arena with some of the top dunkers in the world raising money to battle multiple sclerosis.
On a high level, it's a disease that affects the communication from the brain to the body. There's numbness in the body, there's also lesions in the brain. It affects people differently, but it's also known as an invisible disease. And it affects about a few million people in the world, including my mom.
The event was created by former UCLA basketball player Blake Arnett in honor of his mother, Bridget.
She was diagnosed in 2007 when I was a junior at Mater Dei, and unfortunately passed away only 2 years later, before my sophomore year here at UCLA. It was only 2 years we knew about that she had MS.
My life mission now is to help find a cure for MS and help those affected in honor of my mom. And so first off, thank you all for being here today.
Dunk MS also included a kids basketball clinic, wellness center, raffle, and silent auction.
It took me about a year to network, to figure out how to run a charity event. And that first year we had 200 people show up at Palisades High School. We raised 45 grand. So from that first year, I knew we had something special. The next year we grew even more, and so I knew there was something special here.
What does it mean to be back at Pauley but doing this now?
It's surreal. It's my dream come true every year with this event, but in Pauley is a whole new level. And I'm just so thankful for all the help I get every year from my year-round volunteer team, my advisory board, my junior board, and everyone just comes together for this great cause. And I feel honored and blessed to be able to do this and be healthy and to do all these things for, in honor of my mom, for MS research here. And the funds go to UCLA Health as well. So it's all in the UCLA family.
We've made a tremendous progress over the last several decades in terms of MS care. It's rather different being diagnosed with MS today compared to what it was to be diagnosed with MS 20, 30 years ago, when it is that we had very little in the way of treatment. All of that is related to there being efforts like this that fund research that allow us to develop new treatments to help folks with MS.
But this event does more than just raise money. It also brings people together.
MS loves to make you feel incredibly alone. 99% of what we deal with for those living with the disease is invisible. So what Blake's created with Dunk MS, it's this annual heart-filling event where we can just show up and be ourselves and be heard and be validated and be understood. It's like one of my favorite times of the year.
Seeing everyone's faces and knowing that it's all going to MS research to help so many people. And Dr. Bosco is a world-renowned MS researcher, so the funds aren't going to some small organization. It's world-leading MS research at UCLA Health. So all that, it just makes it all worth it for me.
Wow, I'm sure Blake's mother, Bridget, is looking down on him, so proud of his work.